The Sun's annual trip through Cancer has just begun, bringing with it lots of opportunities to connect with loved ones, get in your feelings, and renew your commitment to nurturing yourself. It's fitting that the cardinal water sign hosts one of the sweetest and most action-packed chapters of summertime. And given all the heavy-duty astrology that Gemini season served up, from an eclipse season to Mercury retrograde and Saturn-Uranus square, the crab's heartfelt homebody vibes should also feel like a welcome reprieve. And you can also rest assured that the first lunar event of Cancer SZN looks like it'll be a mostly benevolent one. June 2021's full moon, happening on Thursday, June 24, 2021 at 2:39 p.m. Eastern Time, 11:39 a.m. Pacific Time exactly, nicknamed the Strawberry Moon, will occur in the cardinal Earth sign Capricorn. Here's what it means and how you can get the most out of this luck-bringing, confidence-boosting moment. What full moons mean. Full moon vibes are also notorious for upping the wild factor. You run an errand and can't help but run into congested traffic and road rage at every turn, your neighbors are partying on a weeknight, or a client calls you with irrational demands. That said, it's worth investigating what's really going on at the root of these WTF moments. Full moons turn up the volume on emotions, especially those that are often ignored, so that you can carry on day to day without having to deal with anything uncomfortable. But this lunar phase tends to bring any pent-up feels to a boiling point so that you have to deal with it once and for all. That's why full moon drama tends to be the result of people reaching that point and projecting, or, ideally, talking about, any previously brushed aside pain, trauma, or stress. Full moons are also a culminating point of a regular astrological cycle. Everyone has narratives that kick off around a new moon and then come to a natural conclusion at a full moon 6 months later. Reminder: new moons are the opposite of full moons, when the celestial body isn't illuminated by the sun from our vantage point and it appears completely dark. This June 24th full moon in Capricorn is linked to the new moon that happened on January 12 to 13, 2021. Think back to that time period, just after the new year and on the heels of the Capitol riots, in the midst of a contentious, drama-filled pandemic winter, and how things that had just begun for you personally might now be reaching an organic conclusion, climax, or endpoint. Regardless of how the lunar event hits your natal chart, you could notice its intensity, but if it is interacting with your chart in a significant way, more on that below, you could feel particularly antsy, emotional, or sensitive. The main thing to bear in mind, though, is that full moons serve as valuable checkpoints for examining deep-rooted feelings and completing one chapter before forging ahead into another.